Hello and welcome to OT Reacts, and here we are for Spy X Family. So this is a pretty big time show. It's gotten a lot of traction recently with this new season of anime coming out. It's kind of one of the big animes out right now, and it's been getting some hype. Leading up to now. I remember seeing the trailer for it. Or actually, I didn't even watch the trailer, but I just saw the name and the front cover for it, and was really interested by it. And I thought, oh, this anime just looks like it's gonna be good. And I've been hearing a lot of good things about it. I've had some friends say that it's pretty good. So I'm pretty excited. I don't really know that much about it, like at all. Like what type of, I don't even know what type of show it is. If it's like a comedy or if it's almost like a slice of life or whatever. Or if there's, it's an adventure show. I don't really know. All I know it's a group of 3 people who, I know it says Spy X Family in the title. I don't actually know if they're actually a family, like if they're actually related. I have no idea. I don't know if they're just together because they're spies and they're like on some mission or something. Maybe that's the plot, is that there's on some big mission that, undercover mission where they have to act like a family. That's my assumption based on the title and, the cover of it. The only other thing I know is that one of my friends told me that I think the little girl has like some type of power or something like that. I don't really know what, but I think that's kind of like her thing, I guess. I'm assuming that they're all like skilled spies or something, and then not that they're like trying to become spies. I'm assuming they're already spies. But that's about it. That's all I really know. That's all the speculation I can come up with right now. All I know is just people really like the show, and it's one of the big shows of the season. So I was really interested in watching it, and I knew, if I'm gonna watch it, I might as well make a reaction series of it. So here we are now. So let's go ahead and watch episode 1 of Spy X Family. All right, I'm pretty excited because I've never seen anything, I haven't actually seen any clips of this at all. Holy shit, bro! What the what the fuck? Okay. Guy straight up died. So this isn't even like Earth, alright? Twilight. Oh, I'm already messing with this music. So we got 2 countries here, and they're hostile towards each other, I guess. Oh, your ass just got swindled, bro. Okay, I think this is a guy, right? Robert. Damn, bro, you gonna do Karen like that? I can't sense any intelligence in this conversation. It's just another cover up. But why become a spy though? How is he willing to get rid of those aspirations to become a spy? What the hell? That's pretty cool. So he's a part of the Eastern country, right? The one that starts with an O. You'll get married and have a child. Okay, so you have to get in deep to try and get this guy. Oh, okay. So the school is the end. You have 1 week to pull this off. So they don't provide him with the cover up. He has to like pull that shit out of his ass. Operation Strix. That's the name of the. That's the name of the episode. So he's a part of a group that's trying to keep the peace between the two countries. So is he gonna have to find his own spies to help him out with this? Like find his own spy daughter, spy mother? He's meticulous about his spy work here. Not wanting to get caught. Lloyd Forger? That's his name? He doesn't even know yet.
スパイにとっては全くのお荷物だ。縁組を行うと聞きまして。実は妻との間で。
Oh no. So I thought that it might be like a spy daughter, but it's just some adopted child. Yeah. Imagine he was a child and a dad. Anya, yeah, this is the character I've seen all around. Okay, so she's kind of reading his mind, isn't she? Damn. I'll take her. Jesus, that's so bad. Okay. Test subject. 007 though? Nice. She's tiny, tiny. Jeez. Forgers, yeah. Jesus Christ, man. Of course, Spy Wars. Okay, so this is like a dream come true for her. Her new adopted dad is like a spy. Oh, I can already tell this is gonna be really wholesome. No, no. She said maybe? Alright, so how are we gonna find mom here? How are we gonna find mom? Wonder when he's gonna figure it out. I mean, he's probably not gonna figure it out, but she'll probably tell him about this creature. Okay, that's one way to start. Bro. This girl actually stupid. She's 4. She's 4. I'm a good bargain. What? Alright, so peanuts are number 1. Okay, okay. Some manuals. No way bro's are gonna do them like that. What? This is his hardest mission yet. No. It makes sense, but... Oh, okay. Our goofy ass faces. Oh, okay. I thought that was him for a second. I'm like, what the hell? Crying is their job. It's accurate. So she's had some other names, yeah. Oh yeah, he doesn't think that's gonna happen at all right now. That's what I really am looking forward to right now. Is just the development of him and their relationship,
つまんないスパイを持ってた
and
の
him
たち
actually
が
becoming attached
ア
to
ー
her.
ニャ爆弾取り返したいのに
スパイ道具をいじられてはかなわんから鍵かけとこう。番号
She had a
は
bomb? What?
ジゼロ爆弾爆弾
What the hell are you gonna do with some bombs?
爆弾爆弾おお
Jesus.
秘密通信
Oh, okay.
秘密秘密
ボス、新しい通信を傍受しました。
No.
西の暗号か。いえ、平文のようです。
Just plain
黄
text.
昏参上。黄昏参上。西の組織が使ってる周波数です。あ、また。お兄さん、こちら。発信源の特性急げ。
貴様、俺がスパイだと知ったからには消えてもらう。
アーニャもエスパーだってバレたら
His voice actor is
その力のことは誰に
Familiar.
も話してはいけないよ。さあ、勉強の時間だ。世界の平和に役立てなくては。泣いてる暇なんてないぞ。
so they're like kind of trying to build her to another, to a spy weapon, basically.
あいつ部屋散らかしてないだろうな。
What the hell? Yeah, they already pulled up to his place. I'm sure he already knows though. Ooh.
なんかこいつら。アニャ。
I know this is a spy show, but I kind of wasn't even expecting any action. Like I didn't. It was at the forefront of my mind, anyways.
このガキはなんだ。
Oh, they already caught her. Okay.
まさ。
外にバリケード築いて立てこもってました。
なんで外。さあ。
My
ボス。ズラはもう諦めた方が。
Oh, whoa.
性が大切だ。ズラは良くない。
音の出ないピストル
ボス、家を張ってたグエンたちが戻ってきた。男を捕らえました。
じゃあ、黄昏君。横取りした写真を返してもらおうか。
Oh, that's not even him. What the fuck?
またやられた。
How the hell?
失態だ。
I guess he is a master disguise.
敵地にスパイ失格だ。
大丈夫。おじさん何もしない。
Her faces, man.
立つ理由がなんとなく分かったぞ。小さかった頃の自分を思い出すからだ。
Hmm.
誰も救いの手を差し伸べてくれない。
So this town city got destroyed by some kind of conflict. It looks like
アーニャちゃん、おじさんたち実はプロの鬼ごっこ
pro tag players.
才能
Nice.
がありそうな人を見
これを見せればより良い孤児院に保護してもらえる。計画は子供に頼らない。別の方法
She
で
can sense that though.
よし行け早く。
スパイ失格。違う。失態なのはあの子を危険に巻き込んだことだ。
Hmm.
そうだった。
At least he feels some guilt in
世
that.
界。それを作りたくて俺はスパイになったんだ。
Oh, he already set the place up. What the fuck?
銃はよせ爆発するぞ。
Whole place will blow. What?
冗談だろ。
Got his ass.
カレンは元気かい？
貴様、なぜ娘の名を。
知ってるさ。それがスパイの仕事だ。
Yeah, that's the girl he was on a date with.
体中のほくろの数まで。お前に比べりゃ可愛いもんだが、犯罪行為の数々。
Her at criminal activity too.
娘
Wow.
をそんな。
エドが、お前が娘思いなのもよく知っている。いいか、彼女がささやかな日常を送れることを願うなら、二度と俺に関わるな。勝手に家出て何してんだ。いや、俺は偶然そこまで買い物に来たんだが、潰れちゃったみたいだな。
父すごい嘘つき
He's a huge liar.
アーニャと鬼ごっこしてたにゃお家帰りたい父とアーニャのお家
Our home.
4回も里子に出されては戻されてる。
アーニャ・ウィリアムズ、アーニャ・レブスキー。
He's starting to feel something here.
そうか。
Some responsibility.
じゃあ帰ろう。
Oh,
うちものすごい嘘つきでもかっこいい嘘つき
he's a cool
アー
liar.
ニャの
Nice.
後ろに住みたい
売りに出てたらな。
He could probably pull it off, to be honest, with his with his ties. This is the school or what? What's up?
では試験始め。
頼んだぞアーニャ。頑張れ。
He's drippy though.
難しいよ。
No one else knows. Oh. Oh, she remembers. Okay. Good thing they did the studying.
計212。
あった、合格だ。でかした。
No.
偉い偉い。
Alright, I think this is that ED. Whew! Whoa. This goes kind of hard. What the fuck? I was not expecting that. It caught me off guard. Wait, what?
フォージャしてね。
母存在しない。
あ、そう、ごめん。
Doesn't exist. No.
なんだお前、俺の命
Trying to kill me.
他人がいる前で眠ってしまうとは。いかん。気を引き締め
Yeah, that's what I say. He's kind of relaxing again. Sleeping on the couch like that.
イーデン校から案内状だ。
Eating
ど
college.
うした父？
二次審査は三者面談。必ず両親と3人で出席の。
Time with both parents, yeah. So he wasn't even thinking, he didn't even have it in his mind that he needed to
存在しない。
have a mom in this equation. Alright, so that was episode 1 of Spy X Family, and that was, I like that first episode. I like that. Like I said, I didn't really know what to expect. But they explained it pretty quickly here. What, you know, the overall deal here is. My expectation, I said that in the intro, but I kind of thought they were all just like spies that like a spy agency or a government or whoever, some group put together and is like, hey, all 3 of you spies, go and try and become a family, or try and become this, you know, imitation family that you need to, you know, get together so that we can complete some whatever mission we have to complete with you guys as a family, as you know, as a cover up. But it's just one guy. It's just one spy right now, and they just completely threw it on him that, hey, you know, put together this family. We need you to infiltrate this to get to this, you know, minister guy, or not a minister. I forget what exactly they called him, but you know, some kind of government official. We need you to get to this guy. The only way you can get in is if you get in with his son, who's attending a school. You know, this big time, you know, where this school where all the government heads send their children to, all the rich people send their children to. And they're like, all right, do this in like a week or 2. Get this family together, get this child. And obviously at the end we saw that he also needs a mom. He wasn't even expecting that. He was like, I thought, you know, I'll just be this single father with this child that, you know, we'll get this job done. But he needs a mom. Who this person is gonna be is interesting. You know, the child is an easier thing because you don't have to explain to the child that, hey, I'm on a mission. They can just do whatever. But my assumption, just because, you know, just looking at the cover and knowing it's Spy X Family and all that, I kind of assumed that this mom figure is gonna be either a spy or someone kind of in the field, or someone kind of in the realm of I don't want to say criminal activity, I guess, but you know, government work, or maybe even criminal activity. Someone in that kind of realm is my assumption. I don't think it's gonna be some, like, you know, ordinary lady. If I had to guess, if I had to put my guess out there, just because Anya, who's the daughter that he just had, she's she's almost kind of in that realm too. Of course, she didn't put herself in that realm, but she was experimented on, I'm assuming, as a child. And she's related to the whole government underground group kind of thing, where they want to I guess build peace or something, or I forgot what exactly the scientist said after he was talking about the experiments with Anya, and I think he said that this could save the world or something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna rewatch this episode because there's a lot of things that I missed. Just because it's just so much. It's the first episode. Every first episode I feel overwhelmed. But yeah, she's kind of in that realm. She almost seems like, I said in the reaction, but she seems like she might be some kind of spy weapon. If she became a spy, she'd be an excellent spy, because she wouldn't have to try and read people's bodies or like body language or what they're saying, if they're telling the truth or not. She's like, she immediately knows it. She's a complete telepath, as they said. She doesn't even need any like prerequisites, it seems like, to use her power. It kind of just seems like she can just do it at a whim. Like, she doesn't need to touch them, or she doesn't need to do whatever. It seems like she doesn't have prerequisites to use it. But yeah, so that's my assumption of the mom. But maybe it will be an ordinary person for the mom, just because we already saw Anya's a special person. Obviously, our guy Twilight, or I think his new name's Lloyd Forger. He's obviously a special guy. So maybe the whole thing is that the mom is like just an ordinary lady. And then that's kind of gonna be the the dynamic that they're gonna try and sell on us. But overall, I really enjoyed the episode. It seems like getting into some of the, I guess, details about the plot here, that they're trying to build the world building. It seems like there's two almost rival countries, right? I think that's how they presented it as. They said they were like in some kind of information war, almost like a Cold War type of thing. No, doesn't seem like they're in direct, conflict, like people actually fighting each other, but obviously information war, like I said, like a Cold War type of thing. Obviously, they're neighboring countries, east, west. I forgot exactly what the names were. One started with a W and one started with an O. I'll probably write those down later. And that's kind of a scene I need to rewatch as well, just with them explaining the whole deal. I think they said that our guy Twilight was from the eastern country, the one with an O, right? Maybe he doesn't belong to either country. Maybe he's like some outside party that is just trying to promote the peace, trying to build peace between the two nations, because they know if shit went down, then it's not good for anyone. I'm not sure. But our guy is extremely skilled, extremely skilled. He seems like he's at the top of his game. He's one of the top spies, and we see it in this episode. He's a master disguise. He's a master at disguises. He kind of just pulls him out of his ass. Like he just out of nowhere. Like he just had a face prepped for that one dude, or I guess something that looked kind of like him at least. He had skills, he could fight, he has weapons and tools and stuff like that. So he said in the beginning as well that he dropped all type of anything extra in his, anything, any enjoyment, any aspirations, any stuff like that when he became a spy. He's like, no attachments or anything. He's like, this is my job, this is what I'm dedicated to. Not dedicated to anything else, and I don't worry about my own, personal, the normal things that people are busy with, or people care about. He doesn't care about them. He doesn't care about those things. He's like, I'm all about completing my mission, and trying to build peace here. I don't know if that's what he wants. Like, does he care that much? Like, what's motivating him here? Does he really care about bringing the peace, or does he just enjoy being a spy? Is my thing. Or is it both? Does he enjoy being a spy and also he's really, you know, locked into trying to build peace between the two nations? I'm not sure. We saw a little bit of flashback of him crying with like his town, village, city, or whatever destroyed in ruins, and it's just him crying. And he said that he doesn't he feels bad when he sees children cry because it reminds him of himself. So maybe there's a little bit of motivation there. I don't know. But I'm sure we'll see a bit more about him and you know what happened with you know, the show's called Spy X Family, but you know, what's the deal with his family? You know, what's his past, and you know, what was the conflict that led to his place getting destroyed? Is it some former conflict between the eastern or western nations? We'll see. But I think that's enough about him. I did say, well, actually real quick, but I did say the biggest thing in the reaction, I said in the reaction, the biggest thing I'm really looking forward to is just him building up his connection with Anya, and you know, probably this mom character as well. And I think that's really, you know, the big almost the big selling point of the show. The big thing in the show is kind of seeing this, you know, icy character that doesn't really care about anyone start to build feelings and a relationship with these other people that that are in, you know, also in precarious situations, like Anya, who's an experiment and an orphan. He probably sees a bit of her in himself. Or no, I said that backwards. He sees a bit of himself in her. I said that wrong. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was about to get onto Anya, who's the other character in the show, the other, you know, big time character introduced. She's an orphan and she's an experiment that somehow got away. How she got away, I don't know. I guess she must have, you know, leveraged her powers in some way to get out. Maybe someone helped her. Maybe someone helped her get out. You know, maybe she had, you know, a friend or, you know, someone like that in the facility where she was getting experimented on. We'll see more about her, and you know, maybe is someone out here looking for her is one thing that I want to know. You know, are those people that experimented on her out there and looking for her, and is that putting our guy Lloyd Forger or Twilight or whatever at risk here? Is it putting the mission at risk that, you know, Anya is out here with them? I feel like that's probably a conflict that's gonna happen eventually. And with Anya, she just wants, you know, she's been through so many families at this point. Just imagine being an orphan and like a family's like, yeah, we'll adopt you, but you know, a couple weeks or months later, they just don't want you anymore. They just reject you and send you back to the same orphanage. Like, that's gotta be, especially as a child, that's damn near traumatizing. I feel really bad after, you know, seeing her background there, and you know, obviously our guy Lloyd, I'll just call him Lloyd from now on. It's Lloyd, right? I feel like I kind of feel stupid if I'm saying that wrong, or if I read that wrong. I'm pretty sure it's Lloyd. If he saw that too. He saw, like, it hit him when he saw that she was adopted so many times and rejected so many times. And you know, that's kind of the basis for some of his connection between him and her. But yeah, after all those rejections and whatnot from Anya, or from families towards Anya, she just wants somebody in her life that she can do anything with and talk to, you know, and build a relationship with, and someone to play games with her, someone to buy her peanuts. That's all she really wants. Just a regular, you know, family. That's all she's really looking for. I mean, she's been in, you know, probably growing up from age 2 or 3, she was just in this sterile environment where people would experiment on her. You know, no one really treated her as a actual human. And then once she goes to the orphanage, she's surrounded by other people similar to her, and you know, families just reject her again and again. And now she, you know, she's found this father figure, this father that she knows he's kind of shady, but she feels, you know, in some type of way she thinks he's cool and genuine, And maybe I have a feeling that, you know, Anya feels like this might be the one, you know, this might be her eventual, you know, true father, I guess, if you want to say. But I do wonder if there is ever going to be a point where Lloyd is like, you know, for the sake of my, you know, spy duty, for the mission, that I have to send her back to the orphanage. I don't think he will, but maybe that'll be like a little drama point. That's later on in the show, of him talking about sending her back to the orphanage after the mission's done. That does like raise the questions, like how long is this mission gonna last? You know, how big is this deal? How deep in do they have to go? And how long will it take, you know, to accomplish everything that they need to accomplish here? You know, is this gonna be, you know, the whole season, a couple episodes, the entire show? Like, are they gonna move on to another mission after this with the family? Like, I seriously don't know how long the show is. Like, is it multiple seasons? I'm assuming it's multiple seasons long, you know, however long the manga is. But yeah, I don't know if there's like more beyond this mission here, because I'm sure it's gonna complicate things once this mission's over. You know, maybe having to split up the family, or maybe he's assigned to another mission where he has to be, you know, have a family involved. I'm sure the mission isn't gonna be the whole story though. I'm sure there's gonna be some conflict about him and the family splitting up and having to find ways to live without each other. Maybe they would still live with each other, just because they technically aren't spies. But I'm sure it's not great for his spy business to have a family. You know, that's something that people can leverage against him. I like the intro music. The music they started playing at the beginning. I thought this was really good. I love talking about the music in shows that have good music. I hope the track keeps up the level that it introduced here in the first episode. That ED was pretty fire. Overall, I think that's all I have to say about this show. I'm excited for the show. Excited to see more, and I think that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see y'all later.